This is the Nubia Red Magic 5G. This is now the fastest phone on the market right now. Yes, that is right. Beating even the Black Shark 3. But how? Well, for one thing, it has a 144Hz refresh rate. The fastest in any phone. And it's also super cheap. About $500 US. What? Yes, that's right. It is available even in the US. And it's currently the cheapest phone, $500 with Qualcomm's fastest chipset. It's got gaming peripherals, shoulder buttons for first-person shooter games, and it's even got RGB lighting. That is awesome, just like a PC. And if you're a person who loves to game on their smartphone, who wants to up their mobile gaming experience, listen carefully. This might be the perfect phone for you, and we're about to check it out. So without further ado, let the unboxing begin.
No.
Alright, here we go. And before we start, let me just give a big thanks to our sponsor today, Skillshare. I'm actually thrilled to share this to you as I have been a big fan of Skillshare for a very long time now, as they have really elevated my skills in creating amazing content. If you haven't heard about them, Skillshare is an online learning community for creatives. They are offering thousands of classes in pretty much every topic you need to bring your game up, such as design, video, photography. I'm actually taking one of their classes right now, which is Instagram-worthy photography by Brandon Wolfel. And I gotta tell you, the guy is just such an expert in a sense that he really knows what he's talking about. He's engaging, fun to listen to, and I really learned a lot from him. Here are some of my old Instagram pictures, and just take a good look at them. Oh my god, they just look uninspiring, inconsistent, and just flat out plain to look at. Now, here are my new photos. New and improved. That is all thanks to Brandon. Guys, there are a lot more classes just like this. There are also very interesting ones for video that I'm taking right now, such as video editing and Final Cut Pro classes. These are just few of the thousands that are available at Skillshare, and I'm pretty sure it'll be a tremendous help to you as well. And it's also super affordable. I mean, compared to pricey in-person classes or workshops, my friends, an annual subscription is only $10 a month. Well, actually, it's your lucky day. First 500 of my subscribers to click the link in the description below will get 2 free months of premium membership so you can explore your creativity. Make your 2020 a year of exploring new skills or deepen existing passions. Thank you so much, Skillshare, for sponsoring this video. Alright. Okay, so as you can see, the box is pretty cool. It's got that cybernetic theme to it. And that is the Nubia Red Magic logo. And yes, it is 5G. Hopefully you got 5G. By the way, if you're in the Philippines, this is where I got it. Shundi Philippines. Check it out. Their Facebook page is pretty nice. They sell all sorts of cool phones. That was satisfying. Here we go. Whoa, that is nice. Hassel Victoria. I think that's Spanish. Here's the phone. Boom. I got here the highest variant, 16 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of ROM. This is the Pulse Edition, and I think it's the best looking among the 3 colors. There's a black one, a red one, and this one. This is the best. Man, that looks pretty cool. But yeah, let's check out what else is in the box. Here we got the not so small box, SIM ejector pin, some papers in a completely foreign language. Don't want to talk about it. And here's your warranty card, plus this. Now the funny thing here is that even the cable and the charger have their own boxes, just to keep things special, I guess. But really, it's just this. Oh nice, look at this. That is a different style. Check that out. They're both USB Type-C to USB Type-C. Pretty nice. Just like what I wanted. And of course you get this 55-watt charger, which you can fold. Alright, I wish more chargers were more like this. Very compact. And that's pretty much it. Really, this could have been a smaller box. And here's the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Red Magic 5G phone. Oh my god, that is just amazing. And I think it's way cooler than the Black Shark 3. Yes, way better design. This, by the way, is made out of glass. I gotta say, it's quite light for what it is. Got a big battery, 4,500 milliamperes. But it is very surprising that it doesn't feel that heavy. Now, I just love that design. Ice blue at the right, fiery red at the left. You can say it's the X-Men phone. Now, the design might impress you or throw you off. It's purely based on personal preference. It's got bright colors and a look that was taken from a sci-fi movie. For me, it looks quite cool. For some, it might look like a toy. Also, the back is made especially for gaming. It is really curvy, very concave, which means you can play games for hours and hours without your hands getting any strain. And oh, by the way, this lights up. Boom. Wow, that looks so cool. Just that it only lights up here at the Red Magic letters. I just wish there were more lights. But hey, that looks pretty cool. It activates when you enable the game space with this slider. Boom. And there you go. I know, pretty cool, right? But yes, more of that in a bit. Didn't you notice that there are cameras at the back? Yes, my friends, it's not only a gaming phone. It's actually a regular smartphone as well. 64MP main sensor, 8MP ultra-wide angle, and a 2MP macro lens. And that's pretty much it for the back. But what really surprises me is the sheer amount of features at the sides. And there is a ton. Starting off with the left side, you're gonna get that 7-pin connector right there for the gaming accessories, such as this dock right here. Pretty nice. Also, you get a microphone right here, and this is a grill where the fan blows the air out for keeping things cool in the phone. Nice. You don't see that on the Black Shark Free. And of course, the game space slider to activate console mode. And at the right side, you get the power button and the volume rockers, which are oddly placed at the middle. I think this is not a good place to put the power and the volume rockers, because you might accidentally press the volume rocker instead of the power button, and vice versa. That is not the proper placement for these buttons, although they are very clicky. And right beside them is another grill to put the heat out from the phone. So that's 2 grills. Awesome. And let's not forget about these. What are these? Well, they are the shoulder buttons, which can help you in your game. As you can see, you can actually map the buttons to whatever is on the screen. For example, this button right here is mapped to the right button, and this one to the left button, with the help of this. More of that in a bit. Oh, by the way, they are not clicky. It's using haptic feedback or vibrations to tell you that you pressed a button. Still very effective. Nice. At the top, you get another microphone, and my favorite, the headphone jack. By the way, this has 32-bit, 384 kilohertz of high-fidelity audio, so hopefully you got some good pair of high-fidelity speakers or headphones. At the bottom, you get the speaker, USB Type-C port, another microphone that makes it free, and the SIM tray, which is only a dual nano SIM card slot, no micro SD card slot for expandable storage, unfortunately. So it's highly recommended you get the 256 gigs variant. And at the front, we get the selfie camera, 8 megapixels only, and the other speaker. By the way, the speakers are stereo, which is nice, just what you need for a full gaming experience. And of course, here we are at the main event, the most exciting part of the video, which is the display. My friends, this right here is a beast of a display. First and foremost, 6.65-inch, 1080p, 144Hz AMOLED display. Oh my god. This is currently the fastest display on Earth right now. Not only on a smartphone, but also in an AMOLED display. It has never been done before. And who would have expected that it would be on an AMOLED display? It is just incredible. That is some pretty powerful stuff, considering it's only under $600. Just look how buttery smooth that is. Oh my god. Opening apps, swiping here and there. This is by far the smoothest display I have ever seen, period. By the way, the default refresh rate on this is 90 Hz. It's got 3 options, 60, 90, and 144. The lower the refresh rate, the less power it consumes. And now for gaming. Okay, so the first thing that I noticed here is that the graphics are just really good. Well, it's all thanks to that beautiful AMOLED display, although it's not using 144 Hz since the game is maxing out at 60 frames per second. Second, you got more control over your character. It is much speedier and more accurate. This is what you need for fast-paced games like Mobile Legends and PUBG, or Call of Duty. Boom. And check this out. You can also map the buttons right here at the top to your skills in the game. I mapped both shoulder buttons on the first and second skill of my hero. And boom. As you can see, you can perform all sorts of combos with the shoulder buttons. It's perfect for assassins and mages that are dependent on a chain of combos. Man, this might be cheating. And the display is flat. This is actually what you want on a gaming phone, a flat display. Remember, curved displays have problems at the sides. Buttons not registering. This, perfect. Also, the colors are pretty nice. Well, just fine at default. But you can actually enhance it right here. Click on Game Enhancement, and there you go. It even has its own settings right here for MOBA. And as you can see, it's a lot more saturated. It gives more flair to your MOBA games. It's so beautiful. Have you ever seen Mobile Legends this good? I think not. This is probably probably the best looking Mobile Legends game on a phone, period. Double kill. Now this panel right here comes up only when you activate the game space via the slider. You can actually turn it off and on during the game. Now here are the things that you get with the game space mode. I'll show you right now. Slide to activate. This homepage comes up. It is a virtual space within the phone. With this, all of our background apps will not run. Only the game. So it's one game at a time, which means less processing, less heating. That is what you want in a game space. Just like a console, it only plays one game at a time. No background tasks or whatever. And here we go again with the legendary double kill. Second, it enables this slider right here or panel that gives you more control of your phone. Oh look, you can actually change from any refresh rate if you wanted to. Okay, 144, whoa. Actually, I kind of noticed a change right there. That's the first time I've seen a phone do that. Say, this is a breakthrough in smartphone technology. Also, you have control of the fan, shoulder buttons, and even the performance, which you can overclock for maximum performance. Yes, this is the only phone or only type of phones that you can get wherein you can tinker even the overclocking speeds. While you're here in the game space, you cannot go back to the home page or home screen, as you can see. No gesture is gonna work, only this slider right here. Go back to the game space. Boom. Well, that is not unless you put it back to the normal mode. Now, you can go back. Now, performance-wise, it's pretty okay. It's not the highest that I've seen, although it's right up there with the best among the best. Well, it's actually number 1 here in my Antutu benchmark test, even faster than the S20 Ultra. Now, the best game to test this out is in PUBG. This is currently the heaviest game on the Play Store, maximizing that powerful processor and GPU. My friends, I have set it out all in max settings. HDR, extreme frame rates, and all the high settings you can get here in PUBG. And of course, you can also change the colors here. And oh my god, what a sight that is. This is probably the smoothest experience you will get on PUBG, period. See that? Oh my god. Whoa. This has never been done before with PUBG. And it's amazing. As you can see, no lag whatsoever. The graphics is just so marvelous. That is a combination of a powerful processor and a very fast and colorful display. Plus, you also get the shoulder buttons, and the sounds are just incredible.
I have 2 shotguns, you want one?
Now, there's a lot more going on here in the game space. Look at here. You can turn on and off the fan and even the lights at the back. Boom. Speaking of lights, you can actually customize them right here in the game space. Different colors and different patterns. And you can even connect the Red Magic controller to this. Yeah, this thing has a controller built specifically for it. And of course, the option to add a game. This is what sets apart a gaming phone from the usual smartphone. And that is why gaming phones are definitely very unique. Now, just like any gaming phone, it's still a smartphone. You can text, chat, do social media right here. And by the way, the one I have here is the China ROM. It did not have the Google Apps pre-installed, but don't worry, it does have GMS right out of the box. So just download the right APK and you're good to go. And oh yeah, the software right here is very similar to Oppo's ColorOS. Very simple, clutter-free. It is an okay operating system. Now, you wouldn't expect a gaming phone to be good at taking pictures, but this actually is good. Like really. Although it didn't specify if it's a Sony IMX or a Samsung sensor, still it does its job really well. The photos themselves are a head turner. They have great detail, bright, punchy colors. It really gives you that wow factor. In terms of the image quality, I would have to say that this is pretty much on par with today's flagship devices. It's almost the same as an S20 Ultra with a 108MP camera. They're very sharp and very likable. But of course, it does not have great zooming capabilities because it does not have a telephoto lens. Well, if you don't really need zooming, then this is actually all you need. And you know what? It's even good in low light. And with the night mode, you can get so much in the dark. With little to no light, it's able to get a lot of detail and it still looks very, very good. In video, it's surprisingly very stable. This, by the way, was taken on the Red Magic 5G handheld. But as you can see, it looks like it was taken on a gimbal. So definitely it's very usable when you're taking videos outside. And that is the Nubia Red Magic 5G. Only $579. What a bargain. Actually, it's one of the cheapest phones with a Snapdragon 865 processor, but not the cheapest. Of course, that goes to the Black Shark Free. But I'm gonna tell you right now that this is a lot better than the Black Shark Free. Like many times better. And if I were to choose between this and the Black Shark Free, I would actually go for this. Definitely the much better gaming device. But if this is out of your budget, Nubia just released a mid-range device called the Nubia Play, which is hundreds of dollars cheaper than the Red Magic 5G. Guys, I will be reviewing that as well. So don't you forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so that you don't miss it. This is Vince the Micro from TechBeans, and I'll see you on the next video.